E aí galerinha, beleza? Quem tá falando é o Samuel. E vamos aí para uma gameplay de Alan Wake. E se você for novo aqui e ainda não foi inscrito no canal, já vai se inscrevendo aí, deixando aquele like, compartilhando com os amigos. E é nóis! Só vou arrumar o bate-papo aqui e já iremos começar. Salve Samuel, beleza cara? Sem mais enrolações, vamos lá galerinha. Aqui no modo normal, né? Pesadelo, deixa quieto. Eita, tá bloqueado também. Fácil e normal, não no normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination.
É um jogo meio de terror, misturado com
wild and dark
suspense.
and weird, even by my standards.
Tem que matar uns demônios.
So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
É jogo das antigas, não é novo. Ele é de Xbox 360.
He was dead.
Mas por enquanto isso aqui é cutscene. Quando começar o jogo mesmo, o FPS vai cair, sabe? Olha lá, cadê o morto? Sumiu.
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
E começou, galerinha. Olhe para cima. Inverter os controles de olhar para cima e para baixo. Não. O demônio que tava ali sumiu.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Tá, o jogo tá mandando ele pra lá, isso aí pra cá.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Garrafinha de café. Garrafa de café. Nossa, tem que coletar 100. Mas vamos lá no farol ver o que acontece. Corvozinho, falta alguém procurando. Ah, o cara voltou.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? Think you're...
Agora é hora de correr.
You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Pronto, só isso. Por enquanto tá fácil.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Cara, cansa. Olha lá, já cansou. Corre um pouquinho só e cansa.
This way! This way! Hurry!
Mr. Week, it's me. Play steward, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Tinha os caras olhando eu pela TV.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Mas como que eu vou sair daqui? Ah, tá.
Follow the light.
Que brisa, galerinha, esse início de jogo.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Ah, luz cura a gente.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Siga minha luz. Nossa.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. This way. There's no time. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Pick up the flashlight. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still in flesh. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun. Pick up the revolver.
Now you'll die.
Nossa.
You've done well.
Meio embaçado pra
Remember
matar
what
os
I
caras.
taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
A gente tá sonhando, galerinha. Nossa.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna
É, se tem um pouco, volta ali pra pegar a mão um pouco, né?
This isn't working!
Vou catar a munição lá de novo. Agora temos o sinalizador. Vamos deixar ele por enquanto.
You did just like
Não, vamos usar ele. É, sumiu todos de uma vez só.
I can keep this up forever!
Nossa. Isso arranca a vida da gente.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome.
We're here.
Galerinha, vai tocar uma música agora que eu acho que vamos tomar direitos autorais, meu. Mas a música é da hora, se eu não me engano. Não, acho que não é agora.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Damn yuppies.
Alan, before he missed the shot.
Nossa, pouso para isso. Não, mas pousando aonde?
Come on, Killjoy. For me, please. Pretty please. I'll make it up to you later on.
Aqui mesmo.
One picture won't kill you. By the railing, next to the old man.
Onde ela quer que eu fique pra tirar foto? Nossa.
Fine, you win this round. No tour shots on the ferry. Bet I'll get one of you yet.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller! How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Infelizmente não consegui tirar foto, não sabia onde que era pra ir.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Ixi, deu ruim já
Try
ali.
the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation. Yeah, that makes two of us.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe
Do
it.
me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Vamos colocar a música, né?
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
O que que tem aqui? Será que ela tá com medo? Trancado. Trancado.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl
Eita,
couldn't
pega.
make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Do nada surgiu uma véia sinistrona. De preto ainda.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift it.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Vamos vazar da cafeteria aqui. A gente já viu demais.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake!
Eita, pega.
Your keys!
A chave. Se essa é a chave,
That diner was a real nut house.
qual é a chave que a gente catou? Vai dar merda isso aí, galerinha. Vai dar
Can you
ruim.
believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Musiquinha. Ainda bem que parou, só foi o comecinho.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here?
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Mais uma daquelas garrafas de café. Trancado. Trancado.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Ixi. Aí tinha
I
isso lá
needed to
naquele
get the power
pesadelo.
running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
É, a gente veio pra casa errado.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Em 1970, louco. É, faz tempo que não vem ninguém aqui. Ele corvo.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's
I know who that famous artist was.
Aqui embaixo não pode ser.
He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM.
There's probably a fuse box or a generator at the shed.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Ah, gerador velho da pega.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Divirta-se.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Já já que vai dar ruim aqui, tá muito quieto, sossegado. O gerador tá ali. Tem uma luz na janela, deve ser a mulher tomando banho por enquanto.
Alice? Honey?
Aí começou a ficar sinistro. O cara chamou a mulher, ela não respondeu.
Alan, I'm upstairs.
Ah tá, respondeu.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Não sou surpresa.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Luiz Game, beleza, cara.
Everyone
Hey, just hear me out.
Valeu.
There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Ixi, a mulher lá possuiu a mulher dele, ele nem viu e ainda brigou com ela.
Alice?
Alice?
Nossa. Agora vai atrás.
Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
No!
What the hell?
Alan, help me! Alan! No!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Caramba, o cara pulou no rio, do nada acordou dentro do carro. Que loucura, galerinha. E as malas ainda aqui.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it. And I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Damn. É, o carrinho já é. Por enquanto o jogo tá de boa, já que vai aparecer aqueles demônios.
Hello?
Ah, a luz ali.
Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Você encontrou as páginas de um manuscrito. Acessar, aperta o botão back.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare. But I was... Departure, by Alan Wake.
Beleza. Vai continuar. Por enquanto tá tudo de boa. Sempre nesses cantos assim fica algumas coisas escondidas. Mas só vendo não é o caso desse jogo.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Aquele ali não era uma pessoa normal.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Vamos ter que entrar ali onde a árvore caiu mesmo. Por uma mera coincidência.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Ah, o cara lá. É. Mas bem um cara, né? Olha aqueles demônios.
Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Nightfall!
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
To meet you. Non-refundable
reservation
deposit required. Fair and square.
busque por ajuda.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it.
It's the latest thing!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Pegar as baterias, né?
During your trying, it's the
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Homie,
Hello? Hello?
Nossa, cortaram o fio. Só pra ajudar.
This is bad.
Eita lasca. Nossa. Que morte tonta.
During your trying.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Homie,
Hello? Hello?
Roman, let you shoot.
This is bad.
Nossa. Jogou a casa inteira pra baixo.
There were more of them.
Nossa.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Deve ter mais alguma coisa escondida aqui. Tem, não.
It's rabbit season.
Caramba, foi quase toda a munição só naquele ali. Tomar um choque também. Deve ter alguma coisa ali pra cima, tem um trator antigão. E sempre os caras escondem. Aqui, ó. Mais uma das páginas. Sai fora daqui. Mas com certeza naquele posto também não vai ter ninguém. Uma véia de novo no nosso pensamento.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Aí, viu? Essas coisas que eu falo que fica escondido. A garrafa de café bem aqui. Não sei pra que serve isso, mas tô catando. Deve desbloquear alguma coisa, algum vídeo, alguma foto no final. Agora eu vou por ali. Ou vou por ali?
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after. Rose knew she had been
quiserem ler,
but
só
right
pausar
now she didn't care.
o vídeo.
As far as she was concerned, her
Enquanto eu vou ir pulando.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Opa, bateria e munição. Itens fundamentais aqui. Nossa! Ô louco, mas morre rápido assim? Vai muita bala pra matar esses caras, cê é louco. Tá. Agora eu vi onde é o caminho. Alguém pintou umas setas propositalmente aqui.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Caraca, tem um limite pra munição de revólver. Mas eu vou ver o que tinha naquele caminho ali.
Taken. They're taken.
Possuído. Eles estão possuídos. Bom, pegamos mais bateria. Vamos enfrentar os caras então, né?
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Eu acho que eu já encontrei o gerador. Mas vamos subir aqui primeiro.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Nossa, as balas vai muito rápido.
I heard them before I saw them.
Eu perdi uma aqui. Oh, uma espingarda, aí sim. Então, pelo jeito o bicho vai pegar lá fora.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. To your listeners now, I'm a night owl.
Talvez o cara ia falar algum easter egg ali no rádio. Deixa quieto.
It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure, Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they can grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
At first, I kept finding the pages as it... The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Nossa! Ah, louco, morremos. Que morte boba.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you...
Vou usar o sinalizador.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog
E se eu esperar eles aqui?
The famous dog is...
Aí tem uma luz aqui agora. É, chega aqui e some, né? Tudo safadinho. Cadê eles? Ali. Mais um ainda. Errou. Errou também. Ainda bem que aqui eles não passam. Aquela pedra sozinha. Puta que pariu, já saí correndo aqui, passarinho só do nada ali. Lá vem. Nossa, mas só duas já morri. Que Alan cagão.
Salad, though. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today.
Três.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press,
não tô a fim de ver isso. Tem uma caixa de munição assim aqui. Vai vir bastante, cara. Voltar perto da caixa de munição. Só os pardos lá na frente. Nossa. Nossa, esse aí é diferente. Nossa. Morreu.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Deve ter alguma página perdida por aqui. Vamos dar uma olhada pra ver. Talvez não. Talvez os caras fez um lugar grande só pra correr. Nossa, gastei tudo sinalizador. Chegamos no posto lá, gasolina.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
O posto pelo jeito não tá nada amigável.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. I stepped into the gas station. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Será que é 68º Festival Anual do Servo, de 15 a 18 de setembro. Jogos, atividades, rifas, concursos de pesca, concursos de tortas, eventos surpresa, música ao vivo. Para crianças, Charlie Dance, Dentes Largos, Tardes, Incríveis Místicas Fantasmagóricas, de Montgomery. Noites, sei lá que é isso. Não percam o lendário desfile da festa do cervo. Ah, por isso que tem aquele cervo ali. Eu achando que era coisa de Natal já.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
A gente tá sozinho, ninguém vai acreditar na gente. Nossa, onde a gente tava morando.